Erasable highlighters, the Frixion.
The Frixion fine liners and highlighters claim to be erasable. We're going to check just how true that is today. And I'm going to give you a little tip on how to make sure that you can erase the whole thing. Yeah, I just gave it away, but there is a trick to it because at first when I erased it, it didn't want to come off, but I had to do this one little thing to make sure it came off. We're also going to look at all the colors that the Frixion highlighters and fine liners come in. I'll leave the link below so you can get these. I found these at back to school time at Target and I was like, okay, I'm going to try these. I've heard good things about them that they can erase, and we're going to just check how good they are and if we should get them.
I'm just going to open these up. We call this like a blister pack. So we'll do this box first and then we'll do the other one. So arrange them in color order so we can get them all swatched. Okay, so here's all our colors. Okay, so they're pretty small tips. What does it say? 0.7 millimeters. They say they're erasable, but there's not an eraser here, so we'll have to, I do have an eraser on my desk, so I'll try this eraser. First thing I notice is and I think I've looked at these colors before, is the black is not super black. Okay, so Frixion right there. This is a Frixion fine liner. Oh, and then there's Frixion highlighters. So we'll just put that at that. So no colors, names right here. But it's erasable. So we're just going to do like a square. And then I guess I could like name them myself. Okay, like that. With all the colors. So that was black. Oh, I usually don't start with black. All right, we'll start at the bottom this time. They oftentimes do have color names. I'll go and check like their website and see if there were any names, because they have to be able to sell them. So usually they do have names, even if they don't make them publicly available, easy to find. Or we could always make up names for these, right? I don't know what I have. I have some Frixion stuff, but I don't know if it's probably the same one. Like this, it's a fine liner. I mean, they're pretty colors. So when I did my test, I was doing them on black, only black fine liners that I've done. And the reason for that was I was just looking for the best black pen, but The world of fine liners there's a lot of them. So we're getting close to the end of these. They're pretty colors. And we're going to check out the highlighters next. Well, actually, next I think we're going to check out and see if these actually erase. With my trusty dusty eraser. Oh, maybe that one does go there. It's kind of a salmony color. It looks a little more orange than my cap. So we're gonna try a test with a square and a test with a line. Okay. Then I think we'll try the purple and we'll see these two and see if they erase. Okay, we're gonna try just the line first because this might be a little wet still. Okay, so it does erase, but it doesn't. It's like you can get a lighter color, but it'll still exist, right? Okay. So this one looks like it's been dried a little bit. Actually, it's coming off a little bit better than the line. And that one we're getting a little bit of smudge because it wasn't totally dry. And we're taking the paper away with it, right? That's that's one way to get erased. Take the paper off. So yeah, do they erase? No. No, not at all. So how can they call themselves erasable highlighters when they don't erase? Beats me. Okay, now we're trying the highlighters. Color order these ones too. Let's see. Pretty colors. So we got 10 colors. Maybe we can just leave it on the same page. They don't have names either. So yeah, a little bit higher, right? I don't know. See what it can do. We'll see if these erase any better than their counterparts. Hope I don't run out of space. I think the other ones had a little bit more, so I think we're okay. These are okay highlighters. I am partial to the mild liners. I really like the mild liners. These are pretty. My lines keep getting longer. Pretty colors. And we will also see if they erase. Okay, so we're gonna go down here to see if they erase. Let's do the light one, kind of what we did before. So pink with a line, and then purple with a line. Okay, now's a big test, right? See if they erase. I feel like it's probably just as good as that one. Let's see this one. I feel like when you actually use them as a highlighter, they might erase a little better. Nope, I still see the purple. But I was able to get Ooh. That is, you can still see them kind of, but not hardly at all. So let's see if you go the opposite way. So the highlighters definitely erase better than these other ones. So let's see if this one, no. Oh, maybe that's the trick. You have to erase both ways. Interesting. Okay, so maybe they weren't lying. Oh, interesting. Okay. So they do erase. That's cool. So, I mean, it's not like 100%. You can still kind of faintly see the lines on there. But pretty good. That is pretty good. So if you draw something that you don't want, you can erase them. That's pretty cool. What do you guys think of these? Let me show you all of them. All right, so what do you think? All right, so what do you think? Do you like these colors? They might have more colors in this. I'm not sure. We don't know the names of them either. But they do erase, and that seems pretty cool. I wonder if you could combine colors. So let's see. An easy test is just use like the CMYK values. We're going to test it down here. So this is testing to see if we can get more than one color. Not quite as good as other supplies. Could be because they're erasable. But you do get an orange, which they don't have. So they do have a green, but that one's a little bit different. And let's see if this turns into a purple. Somewhat. So they're not as good as mixing as like mild liners, but they do mix. And you could probably erase that too. What do you guys think of the Frixion? It seems like if you want them to erase, they are pretty good at that. You just have to do both ways. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot better fine liners and highlighters out there. I like the mild liners for highlighters a little bit better because you can make different colors with the mild liners. And for the fine liners, I really like a good black fine liner, and this one was almost gray. So I probably wouldn't recommend these unless you're just going for a fun palette. But there's definitely some better options out there. They're fun if that's what you can get and you want to try them out, or you want to be able to erase. That's the important thing. If you want to be able to erase, then get these. And I showed you how you erase this way and then you erase this way, and then you can get everything off. Did you guys like the fine liners and highlighters? Let me know in a comment below, and we'll see you in the next video. Here we have 2 packs of the Pilot